Hello and welcome to our inner thigh workout for today. When you're ready, we're going to begin along the length of our mat, sat in the middle. We're going to lean back and prop ourselves up on our forearms. Extend out your legs so that they're at a slight angle, not pointing all the way up. Point the toes. We're just going to draw one knee into the chest and then the other. Keep the legs joined together, so as you move the toes down the leg, you want to kind of be scraping along the inside of the opposite leg just to make sure you've got that connection. Really squeeze the inner thighs as you do this. We're just going to take a few of these, breathe as you do this and engage the core. One more on each side now. And let's go on to our next exercise. So coming into butterfly pose with the soles of our feet joined together, we're going to kick out one leg to the side of the mat and then the other. Keep the foot nice and flexed. This is the most important part of this exercise because it allows you to engage that inner thigh as you kick out that leg. As I will do later on in this exercise, if you want to make this more difficult, you can hover the feet up off the mat so that you're engaging those lower abs and engaging the inner thighs even more. Just one more now on each side. And then extend your legs straight up towards the sky, point the toes. We're going to come into straddle, so part the legs. We're going to take one pulse here and join them together again. Try to resist gravity as you do this, so do this nice and slowly with control. Use that core to control the legs. Really engage the inner thighs as well as the outer thighs. Just one more of those. And let's take our next exercise. We're just going to take some tiny pulses, part the legs and then join together again. Really squeeze the inner thighs together as you do this. Keep those toes pointed and the core engaged. And you're done. When you're ready, make your way reclined on your back. Once you meet me here, join your hands behind your head, elbows are parted. Then we're going to lift up into a glute bridge. Lift the right leg up off the mat. We're going to tuck the knee into the chest, extend to the sky, and then we're going to lower that leg down, hovering off the mat. Tuck into the chest again, extend to the sky and lower down. This is a really great exercise for toning the entire thigh, but it's also great for the abdominals, particularly the lower abs. Keep the toes pointed and that core and lower back engaged, making sure the pelvis is tipped upwards. Just one more of those. And then place the foot down. Let's repeat on the left side. So tuck that knee into the chest, extend to the sky and lower down with control. Use that core to control that leg as you lower. Make sure your hips are in line with one another, tuck the pelvis under and really engage the abs. One last one. And drop that foot down. Now come back with that right leg tucked up, flex the foot, point the toes out slightly, and we're just going to take some abduction, so move that leg out towards the side. This is really great for the outer thigh, the inner thigh, as well as the side booty. Keep that core engaged and try to move your waist as little as possible. Now let's repeat that exercise on the other side. So flex the foot, toes are parted out slightly towards the side, and move that leg in and out. Really engage the core, keep the hips nice and high. I know your hips must be hurting a little bit now, but this is so worth it. Your inner thighs are going to be super toned. And relax the hips down, hug the knees into the chest, and just take a quick break before we begin again with those glute bridges. Toes come down this time instead of heels, lift up into the glute bridge. We're going to take some little baby pulses. Again, keep the pelvis tucked under, engage the abs so that we don't hurt our lower back. And this is a really great one for the inner thighs as well as the quads. Now let's take abductions instead. So part those knees slightly, really pulse out the outer thighs and the inner thighs, also working the side glutes. This is our final exercise of the practice, and making sure that you're engaging the pelvis, engaging the glutes, and keeping those hips nice and high. You can relax back down. You're all finished for today. Well done, and thank you for joining me.